There you go. Welcome to your reading for the 4th of May to the 10th of May 2020. This is a general reading. It's a weekly reading. It won't resonate with everybody because it can't. But if you can get something from it, even better. And yes, please take the guidance that is offered. Here we go. Conclusions are within reach. Nice. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's very cool. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to put some tarot cards down to expand the reading while we talk about conclusions are within reach. So, you are coming to a point there, Virgo, where things are starting to make sense. Yeah. And, you know, there's some, an opportunity to see things in front of you. Get to the point where you've been wanting them to. So this is there has been some waiting in the past, but the conclusion says are within reach. So the overall energy for your reading there, Virgo, is that there is you've been waiting for some messages to come through. So, you know, when it talks about the conclusions are within reach, there has been a little bit of a sort of a waiting time. Things, you know, haven't been as clear or as forthcoming as you had wanted them to be. You know, there are some messages, but they're sort of been intercepted at the moment, so there's a little bit of interference with them getting through from either some others or from a situation. You know, maybe it's electronic, however it is, there's definitely some, you know, some interference in that. And for you, you're just wanting to take, you know, to start to connect to something that is passionate for you, something that, you know, just speaks to your heart. You're wanting to become more open. You're wanting to become more sort of, you know, creative, more from the heart space, you know, just really wanting to, you know, you've got the armor on there because you're not quite sure how it's going to work out and if you're going to be safe, but you're willing to take that opportunity to, you know, open your heart to something there, Virgo, which is really nice. Now, your mindset here is that you're willing to take on a new project, that you have got the staff, which is that symbol of projects, of business, of, you know, making something happen. So something coming to fruition there. You've got the sun there. You've got, you know, you've got some messages, some connection to spirit, you know, and this is red, so this is about passion. This is about what makes your heart sing, and this is an opportunity that has been offered to you. So, you know, you're thinking in the right direction there, Virgo, that this is perfectly, you know, is the right way for you to progress. Now here we have you. This is the basis of the reading. And I'm talking, you know, I'm bringing in the word meeting. So that what's that telling me is that there's going to be a meeting of minds. There's going to be something coming up, or there could be a meeting with people. And then there may be some brainstorming coming up. You know, maybe these messages are going to be coming through via a meeting, or, you know, which is a collection of people. But at the moment, you're still gathering facts. You're still doing your research. You're still making sure that you have, you know, all your T's crossed and your I's dotted, and that you are in the right place to be able to move forward. But you're okay with taking that time out at the moment there, because you know that you need to get all the information you need to make any progress. Now, in the past, you've been left out a little bit in the dark as far as, you know, the opportunities to do something from your heart space. You know, it's dark here, your back's to it. You've been looking to see what you can actually make happen, but at this point in time in the past, it hasn't actually, you know, come to anything. In the immediate future there for your Virgo is you've got the World card, but it is in reverse. Now, what's that's telling me is that that you know, you have the opportunity to start a new cycle, but you're not quite ready for it yet. So you may be getting prepared for this. So, you know, there is just a little bit more time needed in order to get things together. And as we, you know, as was said here, conclusions are within reach. So, you know, the world is there for the taking, but it's just a case of waiting a little bit longer. Nice. I love that synchronicity. Now here is you, and you're going to be taking whatever this is, and whatever you're going, you know, this is taking a lot of courage for you, Virgo. You're going to be starting something new, a new challenge, a new adventure, a new project, whatever it is. You're stepping off. You're saying, you know, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be courageous, I'm going to be confident, and I'm going to be, you know, you have that surety of how things are going to go, which is really awesome. Now here we have the Three of Wands, which is all about setting out on your journey, on adventure. You've got yourself already there, and you're just waiting to go. So at the moment in this situation, you know, you are just waiting to go, to move forward, to make it all happen. You know, if it was this, you'd be on your way. But, you know, and you can see with the red, there's the passion, there's the world, you know, there's that sphere of what you can accumulate. You know, you've put some you know, stability into it, so that you're building the platform. You brought some balance in, and you've got this, you know, this, to me, this is like hieroglyphic. So it's that wand of wisdom, and, you know, of ideas, and of making things happen. So you're looking out at the moment, ready to take off. Nice. Now here is your hopes and fears. So you are you're still looking a little bit of what's happened in the past. So if you've been going to do something in the past, or something's meant to happen in the past and it didn't, this is you still looking at that. So what this is, that's your fear, is that this will come again. That, you know, like history will repeat itself, and while these opportunities are sitting here, you know, you're fearful that you may not take up those opportunities, or they may not work out. Alright, so let's see what the outcome card is. And here we have the Knight of Wands. The Page of Wands. So what that's saying is that you're just starting out on this adventure. So whatever it is that you're doing is new. It's maybe something that you haven't tried before, or in this particular thing that you're taking up is a little bit of the unknown. But you're wanting to really start moving forward with that. Now, you know, as you can see, the leaves haven't started growing yet. You're still undecided about how you're going to make that happen, but you're quite happy to be moving forward towards it. Now, you're coming with, you know, with this, you know, you've been very honest, and you've been very vulnerable in this, Virgo, because you see how he hasn't got a top on. So he's not hiding himself. He's been quite vulnerable. He's sort of showing some muscle. So really just wanting to get out of the gate and get going, as it were. So the energy's really, really good on that. Okay, let's have a look and see. I'm going to look at the Eight of Wands there. That's in reverse with the hold up of that messages coming through. And let's get some clarifier on that. Okay, so yes, so here we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is the Sagittarius energy. It is about, you know, going forward, making things happen. So, you know, this is saying that even though there may be some interference, and maybe, you know, you haven't been able to get all the information that you need, or you haven't got to the point that you want to at this stage, it's saying that you're well and truly on your way. So yes, a lot of energy expended there. So with the World, let's have a look at the World in reverse and see what advice we can get for that. Ah, yes, the Empress. So we've still got some fire energy coming through. So fire energy is about passion. It's about, you know, making things happen. The fire energy is the wands. So that's project, business, you know. So this is very business-oriented, this reading. Okay, so this is the Empress. So you're wanting to set up your empire for yourself. So you're definitely, you know, you're on the right track. And you're just getting, you know, you're building up that power behind you to get that happening. So yes, definitely a good outcome coming for that. Now I'm going to pull 2 cards on the Page of Wands there, just so we can give you a little bit more advice there, Virgo, and it may be of some help to you. Okay, the first bit of advice is, yes, the Page of Wands, same thing. So, you know, as you can see, starting to look at the leaves that are starting to grow, the growth that is happening. So this is saying, have a little, have a bit of patience. Know that you're just starting out on this adventure, or this venture, or this project, or whatever it is that you're undertaking, maybe a new job. But just take it easy to know that this is fresh, it's new, but that just opens things up for you to be able to create something that is unique to you. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Cups. So definitely the outcome is this is going to be very successful. Whatever the conclusion is it's going to be a successful conclusion. It's going to be everything you're hoping for. There's going to be some happiness and some joy and some celebration there. So beautiful. No problem at all. Okay, let's have a look at this last card for you. Okay, so we've got translucence, number 33, and it says, love the darkness. Now, number 33 is the master teacher. So it is really about getting, going through the sticky times, through the times that seem a little bit rough, a little bit hard, maybe they seem a little bit dark. It is about sort of that transparency and being able to move through, to take the good with the bad, to take the ups with the downs, to make sure that you are in the right, mindset. So this is about an emotional, being careful of an emotional imbalance. So, when we're doing anything, you will come across times when it doesn't quite move in the way that you're wanting it to. So something might come in, something might interfere. You might find that you're a bit stuck on something. But this is saying just go with it, just move forward with it, just allow that to go behind you, and to take those times that if you were doing a project and you produce something, say a product, and it didn't work, that may seem dark, that may seem, you might think, well, that was a friggin' waste of time, and feel quite down about it. What this is saying is love that, because that is teaching you something, so that what you create, you'll create a new product based on what you've learned, and it's going to be even more successful, and you look back and you wouldn't have wanted that anyways. So yeah, so a very positive card. So believe in yourself. You know that the conclusion is coming, and you know that success is right there, but you do have to start a little bit from the ground up there, Virgo. But yeah, no problems, because you're coming out the other side in a good space. Well, you enjoy that week, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.